Hello, my Livy loves. Welcome back to Live Tarot. This is Dr. V. If you are new to this channel, I want to give you a big, warm welcome. Let you know I'm so happy that you're here. And today we are doing a pick a card reading where we're going to be answering the question, will your twin flame soulmate, your beloved, be coming back soon? Now, this is especially relevant for all of you who are in some form of struggle or separation in this connection. I know some of you have minimal to no contact, and you are seeking to either unite or reunite with that special person. So within this greater question of whether they will come back and will they come back soon, we're also going to look at what their current thoughts and feelings are about you in this connection. What would they like to say to you? What would specific messages be from their higher self and deepest heart to you? What may they be struggling with at this time? What could be holding them back or blocking them from coming back to you? And then we are going to look at, the odds, the chances of reunion. And we will end with some guidance from spirit for you from your goddesses. All right, so make sure that you stay with me until the end of your reading. Now, you can pick pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or you can take a combination of all readings and choose the messages that work for your situation and leave the rest. Now, remember that this is a general reading, so not everything is going to be relevant or resonate with you and your special journey. If you would like to know what is going on in your situation, that is what a personal reading is for. And if you'd like to have one with me, the link to that is in the box below. So today I've chosen some specific themes for you to choose from. And I kind of chose words that start with the letter F. So you can see, what do you feel most guided to? At the end of this, I will give you a few moments to relax, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and see which you feel most intuitively guided to. So your first choice here is focus. Your second choice here is fruition. And your third choice here is faith. So go ahead and make your selection, and we are going to get started with group number 1, focus. All right, my beautiful ones who chose pile number 1, group number 1, focus. This is your reading. Where we are going in deep on if your love will be coming back to you and this connection soon. We'll also be looking at what their current thoughts and feelings are about you, what may be blocking them or keeping them away from you at this time. And then we'll definitely answer the question, are they coming back soon? And then we will end with guidance from your goddesses. So let's take a look here. All right, so what I'm feeling here is that your person is definitely going through a very difficult struggle in the separation, as in they are deeply, deeply missing you. They are really struggling with issues that have to do with honesty and trust. Here's the thing. I feel like one of the reasons why you guys have been struggling or have been in separation is because there was something here where you weren't able to create as strong of a foundation in this connection as you would have liked or would have wanted to. So I'm feeling like there was definitely an issue here where it's kind of like very off and on energy. Like you would start, both of you, you would start this connection, you would get to a certain point, things were good, getting really great. You may have been kind of smooth sailing for a while, and then boom, something would happen and it would stop. So there's a very on again, off again, start, stop, almost to the point of whiplash. I don't know why I get that. I get that image. Whiplash being that notion that when you are constantly starting, going fast, you feel like the momentum is there in this connection. You're feeling so excited. You're feeling amazing. And then boom, it just brakes are put on, and you literally feel like you have whiplash, and in that pain, that suffering, that stress. I'm also feeling a lot of energy of stress coming through here from your person. So if you have been not communicating, please do know that your person has been going through a lot of turmoil, a lot of anxiety, and it has been very difficult for them to hold themselves back from you, Eight of Swords. But it's almost like they've been doing it deliberately because they've gotten to a point where they are tired of the on again, off again. So what I'm feeling here is that for the answer to your question, will they come back? Yes, they do very much want to come back, but they are holding themselves back for the moment right now because of this on again, off again. I feel like their entire energy here is that they want to come back. They want to come forward when these issues have been resolved. And they want to resolve them once and for all because they're coming from the energy. They're coming from the opinion that if they are to come forward, and they will, if and when they do come forward and they do come back to you, they want to make sure that you guys are in it forever now. As in, like, they don't want any more of this back and forth energy. They know that you guys need to build a stronger foundation here. See, consider your foundation. You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So I'm getting the energy here that there was definitely an issue that your person had where they weren't really committing themselves fully to this connection. There was always something that they were holding back. And that actually makes sense because it's very much in alignment with this Eight of Swords energy. What a combination here. It's like they know and you know that they are holding themselves back. They may have been holding back their true thoughts. I feel like they may have had some sort of opinions or thoughts or experiences or conclusions and judgments that they may have come to that they weren't sharing with you. I feel like they were holding back things, thoughts, experiences. I feel like they were also holding back the issues that they had. It's almost like they didn't want to rock the boat. But the problem is it became a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more they kept quiet, the more it did eventually rock the boat. Because like I said, it's like when it would come out in spurts and bursts, it would lead to a separation. It would lead to a lot of hurt. It would lead to maybe even hurtful words that were said between the two of you that caused a lot of heartache. And so what happened for them is that it really did put them in this Four of Cups energy, as in it made them feel almost hopeless. Okay, so your person, they really do feel like all of this on again, off again has put them in a very, very painful emotional place, feeling very confused, but also feeling like they've been kind of stuck in the mud, stuck in a rut with you, and they don't want that. So if they have stepped back, it's because they felt like they were getting nowhere with you in this energy. They felt that the connection wasn't going anywhere, and they were tired of that back and forth emotional roller coaster. Okay, it was making them feel extremely exhausted. There's an energy of exhaustion coming here, but I also feel that it's very much a mirroring energy. Like I feel like you are very much exhausted. They are very much exhausted. And that is why you may have gone into your corners a bit to kind of regroup, rejuvenate your energy and figure out what is it here? What is not being laid here in this foundation correctly? So that when you do come back together, it's smooth sailing. I mean, life is life. We're always going to have bumps in the road. We're always going to have storms coming in. But I feel that both of you don't want to be in a position where every bump, every storm, every challenge becomes a breakup. Okay, because that's what has, I feel, been going on here. It's like it becomes so painful that it almost becomes a mini breakup every time. And that is what is depleting the energy from this connection. That is what is keeping you guys in a very negative, very hopeless, very pessimistic state. I'm getting just very strong energy coming from here. It's like your person, they so much want to come towards you as this Knight of Cups, okay? As in they want to take action. They want to offer you their love, their heart, their commitment. But right now they're not doing that because they feel like this problem must be fixed. And they need to come out of the energy of hopelessness, the energy of, I just don't know what to do here. And so this is where I feel like there is a lot of hope that this is going to resolve. Like you are going to find a way to resolve it, because what I'm seeing here from your person is the absolute desire to do so. So I'm not seeing here any kind of desire that your person has to leave forever, as in they're not wanting this to end, even if it may seem like it right now, because I feel like two of the big things that they're dealing with here, and this is coming through as their blocks, as their shadows, things that they really do have to ask themselves, what is it that is keeping them from laying the foundation? What is it that is obstructing this strong foundation between the two of you? Because one thing I do want to call your attention to here is look at the beauty of what this card is showing you, of what energies this card is putting forth for the two of you in terms of the imagery here, the vision of this home, which I absolutely love. Look what a beautiful house this is. This tells me that both of you agree upon the fact that you want to build a home together. You are each other's home. You want to build this life together, and you are both equally frustrated that you haven't been able to do so because you haven't laid that foundation. So that is why I'm telling you, your person, they do want to come back, and these are the things that are blocks for them at this time that they need to work through. I feel like they have issues with trust. They have issues not with trusting you, although that could be the case for some of you, maybe not for all of you, but they have issues with trusting that ultimately things will work out in the long term. Because of this on and off again energy, they're really having a hard time with that trust. Like, can I trust that we are actually building this? Can I trust that this will be here for me? Or is it going to just kind of all end up in tears and flames and, destruction, right? So they don't want to deceive themselves or you. I feel like there are certain lies that they are telling themselves where it's like that's what has led them to this off and on energy. There's some sort of self-deception or some sort of denial that they don't want to see, and they've been too afraid to do that. But I feel that it really does have to come into the light. You guys are going to have to have this conversation. If you want to come out of the on again, off again, the emotional roller coaster, you're going to have to both ask yourselves, okay, is there something that you're not being honest about? Is there something that you're holding back from one another? Are you trying to deceive each other in some way in terms of what your true thoughts and feelings, your true opinions are? Is it because you're too afraid that if you were to be brutally honest with each other, it will end up as a breakup, which is what you don't want? So I feel like maybe both of you, but especially your person, has an issue with trust, right? That not being able to trust each other with your true thoughts and feelings, not being able to be raw, to be brutally honest, and have faith that the relationship, the foundation will hold, right? Because see, both of you are extremely hopeful. That's why I love this energy of them coming back. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. You're both very, very hopeful that you're definitely going to make it to the other side of this situation. Definitely going to make it. You're going to come back to each other because you're both really hurting and missing each other. See, being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. And there's still hope for us if you can take me back. Can you forgive and forget? Right? So there's definitely something here where maybe there has been some hurtful, behavior, hurtful words being spoken, secrets being kept from one another, lack of trust, but those trust issues kind of coming out and causing further pain. But I feel like they still have hope with this shining candle, with this message right here. It's like they feel that you have certainly lost faith in them in some way here, right? And so they really do want to regain that faith. So Spirit, can you please tell us what are they going to do next? And will they come back soon at this time? Wow. Oh my God. Look how beautiful. Look how oh my God. Yes. Yes. I'm so thrilled to see this, guys. Oh my God. I'm so excited for you. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is the second time we are getting home. Right? Look at this. Look how amazing this is. See, I was telling you this throughout this reading. This has been what has really stood out to me. It has struck me. It has hit me so deep in your energy. It's like you guys really want to commit to this home. And so I feel that there is a much faster moving energy coming here. So for you guys, yes, you're going to come back together, and it's going to be sooner than you probably anticipated, because look at this. You guys are both really deeply invested in creating this home with each other. Physically as well as emotionally, you are each other's home. So it's at every level. And look at this. See? This is the denial that both of you have been going through that we already saw here with the Eight of Swords, the Four of Cups, this trust and the deception. So finally, your person is coming out of this denial, right? Everything that you guys have been repressing is finally going to come out, but you're going to deal with it in the best possible way here. It's going to be amazing because this romance, this connection is going to prevail. Your love, your romance, how you feel about each other is going to be much more powerful than whatever it is that you have been repressing here. So feel free to share your truth. Feel free to stand tall and proud in your truth and share it with your loved one when they come back to you, and it will work out. And here is your goddess for today. Your goddess guidance is abundantia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Isn't that beautiful? So see, I'm telling you, there is an abundance of romance, love, even success, all things coming your way. So you just have to stand in your own power, stand in your own truth. Okay, so please do leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this reading. If you haven't already, please do like, subscribe, and share. It would mean so much to me if you joined the Live Tarot community. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this journey to love and abundance. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my loves who chose pile number 2, fruition, here is your reading, where we are answering the question, will they come back soon, your twin flame soulmate beloved? We're also going to look at specific messages. What would they say to you from their deepest heart? and their higher self if they could. We're also going to find out what kinds of blocks or shadows are they dealing with that might be keeping them from coming towards you at this time. We're also then going to look at, when they are coming forward, how they're going to do it, what actions they're going to take. And then we're going to go ahead and end with guidance from your goddess today. So let's take a look here. Wow. All right. So there is definitely a time period of separation that you are going through at this time. There has definitely been some sort of a crack in this connection. I feel that there was, when you guys were together, there was a tremendous amount of love. Okay. There was a lot of love between the two of you. I think that you were everything to one another. You were best friends, you were lovers, you were just each other's every breath. That, I feel like that is not the issue here. It's not an issue of love, because I do feel that there was a lot of acknowledgement here. There was a lot of opening up your heart to love. But what I am feeling here, one of the issues that has come up, one of the things that has really caused the struggle here is when your person kind of closes themselves off to love and gets more into their head. That's where the problems have been arising. So I'm feeling that your person, it's almost like when they allow their brain to take over, when they allow themselves to overthink this situation, to overthink any issues that have come up. Because I am feeling with this world's energy that there's definitely something that has gone on in the material world, in your circumstances for the two of you, that may have caused some sort of a rift. This could be anything from, family, finances, obligations, business. There's something here that has put some sort of pressure, outside pressure on this connection, and it has come from more the outside than from within. Okay, so it's almost like the world has kind of impinged upon your cocoon, because I do feel that there's so much love here. For a certain amount of time, you guys were kind of ensconced in this like really protective, very sweet, very beautiful little world, this little cocoon that you had set up for just the two of you. Within that energy, within that environment, you guys were literally best friends, partners in crime, each other's confidants. You guys were everything to each other. But the thing is that it's almost like the strength of that love was at its peak within that cocoon. And when this love or this situation is influenced by anything from the outside world, that's when the cracks start to show. So what I'm feeling is one of the things that your person had a hard time with was being able to manage both things. Like I'm feeling that there was some sort of an issue here of the two of you not really able to merge your worlds, so that you guys created, like you have here like your world, you have their world, right? Two worlds here. But you created like a third world, and that was your cocoon. So you guys would leave those worlds and be in that middle world. And in that middle world, you guys were amazing. Amazing. Okay, it was your sacred space. It was your special sacred space where everything was fine. You guys were getting along, like I said, friends, lovers, partners in crime. But the problem is that you found over time, okay, get this clock time. So over time, you guys found out that this world, the outside world, your other worlds are not going to stay in place. Like they're not going to just sit there and behave themselves. They're going to start impinging upon your cocoon. And so at some point, if you want this relationship to last for the long term, you're going to have to be able to merge those worlds in a way that works for both of you. Okay, so this is where I feel like something got in the way. For some of you, not for all of you, that's a third party situation. Like you had these separate worlds. In that separate world, there was some sort of a third party, and that's why you couldn't merge those worlds. That's why you had your separate cocoon. That's only for some of you. For the rest of you, it's still a matter of not being able to reconcile and merge your worlds so you can truly be together in the real world. So it's not like a little cocoon that you created for yourself, right? It's not like that safe little space that you created for yourself, because that can't last forever, right? If you want to have a true life together, and I'm feeling that you do, that you want to, live together, you want a real commitment, whether that's marriage or moving in or engagement, or there's something here where you want your worlds to be real. You want to build something real in the world. But this is the issue that has come up. And so I feel that as you guys tried to merge these worlds, your person started getting in their head. Things started to come to a head in the sense that there was a lot of stress. There was a lot of outside influence or outside situations that are putting pressure on your person and putting them in their head. They started to withdraw. They started to become colder. I'm feeling a colder energy from your person. Whereas before, when you guys were in that special space, there was so much love and warmth and light. And as you guys tried to move into, okay, how can we make this work in the real world? Whether we are geographically living in different places, whether we have a third party situation, or whatever the challenges are of the real world, your person started becoming cold. They started withdrawing because they couldn't handle that pressure. So this clock time to me is also representing the fact that you guys started feeling the pressure of making this relationship move forward. Like I said, either moving in together or moving to the same city or trying to merge your lives. And so there was a lot of pressure that also came from this, okay, we don't want to continue on this way. We want to, we don't want to keep wasting time being apart. Let's figure out how we can be truly together in every way. But that also created a lot of pressure. It also created a lot of negative thinking on the part of your person. So see, they became more and more susceptible to these colder energies where they kind of withdrew their love because they were stressed. See, you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So this isn't a definite shadow for your person. They weren't able to get over this negative thinking, and that might be the stress of it that has caused them to withdraw at this time, right? To be in this separation. So it's like they really kind of let themselves mentally go there, and they should not have. So that's a mistake that they certainly made, that they are regretting now, because look at these specific messages. Look, see, no one ever loved me again the way you did. I never appreciated you until you were gone. Okay, so they didn't appreciate how much you truly loved them until this separation happened. And look at this. When times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. So see, that's why I feel like they definitely were the ones who withdrew. They definitely were the ones who, as this time pressure from the outside world, pressure from other people, negative thinking, they got in their head, they gave up on you far too sooner than they should have. And they went into some sort of a shell of separation, a shell of being distant from you. See? And look at this. You are my best friend, and I cherished our friendship above all others. So see, they are deeply regretting this, and that is why I'm getting the energy definitely that they want to come back. Because see, do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. So here's the thing. I feel like they became a bit cold and selfish and withdrawn through this process, and that very deeply hurt you. And you started to feel like, hey, they're not alone in this. Why do I feel like, I'm not even being acknowledged? Why do I feel like I'm not even being valued? That it's all about them and their fears and their frustrations and their, their sense of, overthinking the situation and only, thinking of things in a negative way. Like they need to come out of that, but they became so kind of focused on themselves that they stopped really connecting with you. And you felt like, come on, it's time for me to get some attention too. We're partners, we're best friends, we need to figure this out together. But I feel like your person, they didn't work with you, they just withdrew. They didn't work with you to figure this out. And that's why right now they are really kicking themselves and they're really regretting it. And that is why what they're hoping to do is to come back. 6 of Wands, they want a victory here. They're wanting to make their way, find their way back to you, and they're hoping that you will accept them because they know that they have behaved really badly here. They know that instead of working with you, they withdrew and tried to just be that loner dealing with things on their own in their head, and they knew that that is wrong. And so now they're looking to make steps towards winning you back. So Spirit, can you please tell us, what are they going to do next? Like, are they going to come forward soon? Are they going to take action and come back soon or not? What are they going to do next? Ah, lovely. Oh, beautiful. All right, so absolutely, yes. So this is the thing. I feel like they are really afraid to lose you. So I'm getting the energy that they are going to step forward. They are coming back to you soon. I think they're just about ready to make a move here, because they are also, like we saw here before, feeling that time pressure. They feel like the longer they are kind of in this cowardly mode of kind of just being on their own and, not wanting to work with you, like too afraid, too negative, there's a time pressure here. It's like they know that if they just keep doing this, they're going to lose you forever, and they're afraid of that. So I don't think that they're going to take too long now. I think they are trying to figure out what it is that can be done to solve this problem of bringing both of your worlds together. Because see, they took a detour. They definitely took a detour that they should not have taken from this connection. As in, again, I'm getting that energy again and again with you, is that they regret that they didn't work with you. They tried to handle this alone and on their own, and they shouldn't have, because they weren't seeing the path forward. So they took a detour when what they would have seen is the path forward with you on it together, right? If you had handled this together, you could have created the path. But because they tried to handle this on their own, they didn't. So now they are saying a big yes. It's like they don't want to lose you. They want to come back to you, and they're going to chase you. Look at this beautiful chaser's energy, okay? They're not going to let you get away. They're absolutely not going to let you get away, because whatever this separation has been, this time apart, has made it all the more obvious to them that you are who they want. You are their love. You are the love of their life. And they should have never said no or resisted this in the first place, or they should have never kind of gotten into that, colder, King of Swords energy with you. They should have said a big yes, let's work on this together. We can conquer this as long as we are together. And so now they're going to come forward and they're going to chase you. They're going to make sure that they do not lose you. So here is your goddess today, Ostara, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So this is beautiful. This is a very fertile time. Look at this. A lot of yes, positive energy. So if you are wanting to create or manifest anything for yourself at this time, this is a beautiful time for you to do so. You have a big yes coming from your love and from the universe. Okay, so make sure you take advantage of this really abundant time for you. So make sure that you leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this reading. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this journey to love and success. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful ones who chose pile number 3, Faith, here is your reading. We're going to be looking at, beautiful, wow. We're going to be looking at when your person will be coming back to you and this connection. We're also going to look at their current thoughts and feelings, their specific messages. What would they say to you from their deepest heart, their higher self? We're also going to be looking at what kinds of struggles, blocks, or shadows they may also be dealing with that is keeping them from coming forward. And then we're going to look at what actions they're taking next, like when are they coming back, how are they coming back, what they want to do. And we are going to end with guidance from your goddess spirit guides. All right, so let's take a look here. Okay, so I'm definitely getting a very strong feeling here of your person having to retreat from this situation. So I feel like the issue here is that they feel an incredibly strong connection with you. Okay, this is a connection that is very much, could be, this is for you to decide for yourself, you know, depending on, you know, what kind of journey you feel that you're on. But to me, this is very much a confirmation of a twin flame connection for those of you who are on that journey. You don't have to be, that's fine. 2 of Cups. I mean, this person has fully awakened and recognized who you are to them. And I'm feeling that for some reason, they have not been able to admit it. Okay, so here is the issue. There's this very specific issue about the difference between knowing something in your heart, knowing something in your soul, but then not being able to actually admit it with your words or with your actions. So that's, you know, it's like, I don't know, I'm feeling a very sad energy there because I feel like there is so much deep recognition and connection here, but there is a block here where your person just hasn't been able to verbalize this to you. So you may even be in a situation here where they may have ghosted you out of nowhere. They may have, like, you know, this is for some of you, not for all of you, but I feel like for some of you, when your person realized that, oh my gosh, this is different, okay? You are different than any other person I have ever met before. I have never felt this kind of connection with anybody, what I feel with you. And I'm starting to believe in things that I never even believed before. This is really powerful, really powerful. Like your person, I feel like in coming into contact with you, in coming into communication and connection and relationship with you, it's almost like it opened up a portal into a whole other side of themselves and their world that they had never had access to before. That's how powerful this connection is. So that can be very scary, right? To some people who are not used to that. It can be extremely scary to somebody who has never, ever experienced that before. And so that's why I feel that there's definitely an energy of freaking out here. Okay, there's a definite energy of your person literally freaking out over what they were feeling and going into this retreat. Very strong energy here of them going into this retreat. And the reason they went into this retreat is because they started seeing things. They could have even started having dreams, synchronicities, visions of past lives with you, points at which they have known you before. And I feel that for many of them, they never even considered this in the past. Like, this is something that is totally new for them. And because of that, it may have freaked them out a little bit. Okay, it may have made them feel like, oh my God, what the heck is going on? Why am I having dreams about you? Why am I having dreams about you and I being in different places, in different times, in different situations? You know, what is going on? I remember these dreams very vividly. I feel like when I wake up, I am coming back to you. As in, it's like I've been home in that dream, but I'm also waking up and coming back to reality and home to you. As in, you are everywhere in my vibration. You are in my past. You are in my present. And I'm seeing you in my future as well. Look at this, such a curious dream. It's like there's this very dreamy, very otherworldly energy coming through from this connection. And that is why I feel like there's something in your person here where they have always, maybe deep down inside in places that they had not really accessed, they'd always believed something. You know, they always believed in something. Either it was past lives, you know, the universe, like other dimensions, other lives, other incarnations, twin flames. They deep down inside, they had believed in it or wanted to believe in it, but they've never actually actively come to it until they met you. And then they were given the opportunity to say, okay, here it is now in front of you. Are you going to accept it or are you going to reject it? And I feel like initially what has happened is that it was too scary to them, so they tried to reject it. But I'm feeling like they're not going to be able to do that for very long. Like, they're coming out of that energy because, see, they tried for some period of time to maybe retreat from this connection and move forward. They may have tried to forget you or tried to put you behind them, but I don't think that they have been able to at all. And I feel like because they tried to deny the power of this connection, they also kind of denied you access to who they really are. As in, they stepped back, so they didn't let you in fully. They didn't let you into those parts of their heart, their minds, where they are aware of this connection. They may have seemed to you like they're very unawakened, like they don't get it. You know, they're just trying to control the situation. They are in denial, right? And so I feel like they tried to be in denial. Okay, with the Six of Swords, they tried very much to be in denial. They tried to put these thoughts, these dreams, these synchronicities, they tried to put it behind them, but they are finding that they just cannot. Okay, so as they have retreated and whatever time has gone through with the separation, they have not been able to forget you, or they have not been able to put this behind them. Because look at this, Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so again, they tried to stop the momentum, because I'm feeling that there was a very strong energy of strong movement, passion, and momentum that was propelling them forward. So they were feeling within their depths, within their soul, that they need to run forward. As in, like, this is the connection they have been waiting for, dreaming of, wanting, desiring, longing for their entire life. And now that it's finally here, they were so afraid that they ran in the opposite direction. Instead of running forward to you with this Queen of Wands energy, they ran away from you. Because even though this is what they always wanted, they were not ready for it. And when the time came, they kind of had a freak out. So I feel like it's interesting from this entire reading, I'm feeling that energy of like, I am freaked out because this is the most incredible connection I've ever felt. And I never wanted to believe in that. So here's the thing. They also have convinced themselves, or they were trying to convince themselves, although I think they're coming out of it now, that they are right about this. Okay, so that's one of the shadows, the blocks that they've been dealing with. They've been trying to tell myself, no, you are right. It's, this is too much. Like, this can't be real. I can't, all these dreams I'm having, they must just be my own mind playing tricks on me. I haven't known you in past lives. No, this is not a twin flame or like, this is not this amazing out of this world connection. My mind is playing tricks on me. I need, I'm right here. Like, I'm not ready for this. There's a lot of that kind of stuff going on here. And so they're needing to deal with this. They're needing to deal with the fact that they may not be right. And that instead of them trying to bring sense to this, or trying to talk themselves out of it, or retreating and trying to hide from it, maybe it is time to have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. So that is why I'm feeling that your person, they want to come back. They are not going to run away like this forever. They are now, like, I feel like their freak out has dissipated, right? The high energy of them freaking out has definitely kind of calmed down. And now they're stepping into, okay, well, maybe I should have faith. Maybe I should trust that this situation, the universe, is trying to show me something here. Maybe they are trying to show me the truth of this love that I feel. And maybe it's better to surrender to it than to run away from it. Because look at these specific messages coming from them to you. I know we've been together in past lives. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. I'm sorry, the camera's not. There you go. Now it's focusing. You were never a stranger to me. I knew you were right, but couldn't admit it to myself or you. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. Wow, this is so powerful. Wow. So see, this tells us, guys, this tells us that you may have even said, look, we have a connection here that is not ordinary. This is extraordinary. This is different than anything. And they may have been too afraid to admit that you were right, but they know that you were. And they've been hiding from it, but now they don't want to hide anymore. They want you to see the real them. That is why I'm feeling a strong energy of them coming back. Them coming back whenever they feel like, okay, now they can handle it. Because I do feel that this connection was very intense, very, very big, okay, big energy. So they are going to, they needed to get to a place where they can handle this, where they can really be open to receiving it, right? So Spirit, can you please tell us, when are they coming back? What are they going to do next? Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, guys, this is something. We got the exact same two cards for group number 2. Oh my gosh. Wow. The same. Oh my gosh, look at this. This just flew out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, they are definitely, okay, this is, and I told this to group 2 when they got this, this is fast moving energy, really fast moving energy. There's not a lot of time here involved, because look at this. They have been awakened to the fact that they and you and them are on a sacred journey. Wow, this is sacred. This is a journey that they had never anticipated, that they ran away from, but now they are awakened to it. Now they're finally understanding what it truly means. See, understand who you truly are. This journey brings self-discovery. And look how beautiful this is, because I do feel that this has been your person's journey, not only to you and the love that you share, but also their journey to themselves, finding their true self, finally seeing who they really are and what truly matters. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I love this. So beautiful. And that is why they're going to come to you with a big yes, yes, yes. I am finally fully accepting this journey. I'm accepting you as my twin flame, my soulmate. I am so sorry that I ran off, but I am back, and now I am going to chase you. I'm not going to retreat. I'm going to chase you down, because I cannot have this life without you. This is it. Oh my God, I can't believe this. The same two cards. Thank you, Spirit. This is amazing, amazing. So please do let me know in the comment box below what you thought of your reading. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. It would mean so much to me. If you'd like to have a private reading, a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this journey to love, success, and abundance. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you all on the next video.